Okay. Let me put this down a little bit. Let me see if this what's going on here. Excellent connection. Can I see what's going on? The stream is healthy. Oh wait, let me see. Something might not be good. Well, no, it should. XY. Let me refresh. Ugh. Huh? Oh, here we go. Now it's working. Let's see this. Let's see how this goes. Actually, I think I'm gonna apply to the background. Just one gradient to the background. And see how that goes. Where is it? There we go. Everything to the back, right? No, wrong. Yeah, wrong layer. Okay, I know what to do. Let me try this out. I forget. Yeah, the horizon is always brighter than the center. So let me try to do that. Oh. I need my smudge guard. I can't glide as quickly, as smoothly without it. Without my smudge guard, I feel naked. Unfortunately. Where did I place it? Oh, there it is. Let's try this, right? I think in order to like make things simplistic, like the environments can just be pure monochromatic, can just be white. And we'll see how that goes. Because I can add the tones to everything, but I feel like I have a sneaking suspicion that everything will turn out muddled and unreadable. Like coloring toning them just for the sake of it being toned, instead of following what is the best stylistic option. Like, I guess I can make an outline. Something like this. Something dirty and simple. Nah. I feel like this is probably the best way forward. Oh wait, is this? I'm on the wrong thing. I think I'm on the wrong right layer. What's going on here? That doesn't seem right. Oh, because it's not right. Wait, why is the thing so weird? I thought I turned Steam off. Is Steam still active? Ah. I see. I guess I gotta get a new controller. That's unfortunate. What's going on now? Let's see. Okay, so that works. Easy. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's bizarre. But hey, it's working now. There we go, over here like that. Now let me try to block out the gradients. I feel like I should at least try to make some clouds or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay. I guess I didn't make anything from here yet. Oh, my bad. Okay. I guess I'll do it manually, since I don't know what the heck is going on. Just go into the detail. And do that. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay, let me try to add more detail to the backgrounds over here. A lot more hatching. Detail, hatching. Same diff. Uh-oh. Oh, come on now. It's like the stylus doesn't want to pay attention anymore. Oh. But, well, we're here now. I think this is fine, actually. I feel like I should at least draw a cloud or two. There we go. A little cloud. Just have something interesting in the sky. I think having too many tones will probably make this more difficult to see. Because I want the foreground characters to be the main focus. Okay, I think this is good. Save. Now let me do this. Well, of course, I'm gonna have to talk it out with a co-creator to see if this is cool. Because I think if it's too detailed or like too many tones all over the place, it loses readability. And I think readability is the most important thing when it comes to comics visually. It's the simplest of it's the simplest things. Like you I remember this one saying in a graphic design is if somebody has to think about it, then you did a bad job. You don't want anybody to think about what you made. You don't want anybody to think about like the design. Is either they get it or they don't. Let me. Okay, that's the good one. But in the previous ones, it's so weird, right? Because the backgrounds had shading and such. Okay. Like, how would I fix this? Like, I know everything closer to the camera is dark. This is the darkest one, darkest thing. But let me try out something. Actually, I'll try it out with this one. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything on this. Great. I didn't even think about this. Okay. Come on, Fill Bucket Tool. Why are you disappointing me right now? Okay. So, just doing this out, trying this out for a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, and the tongue is not that color. Oh yeah, I guess the tongue is colored in. Let me finish this. There we go. Wait a second. Did I do this wrong? Okay, yes, I absolutely did. Let me do that. Right. Monochrome is going to be gray. This turns into that. Let me wait. There we go. And what I want to do with this. Yo, cat. What's going on? Welcome to the chat. How you doing? I'm just streaming for... Good, you? Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm just streaming for a while just to see if if there's a golden hour of sorts when it comes to streaming vertically, especially in my time zone. Like I was following this one art streamer, and he was getting like 50 concurrent viewers in like 7 minutes of live streaming vertically, and I was like, what? I was like, maybe I should try out this time zone, this current time of streaming. And yeah, nah. Same amount. Womp womp. But in 9:30, lots of people stream. We shall see. I'm gonna stick it out for the entire hour and see what's going on and see if something changes. I just find it funny how some of this how this goes. But don't lose heart. I shall see what's going on. Right now I'm thinking about how I'm going to tone the backgrounds. If I should stick everything with a solid color with white for maximum readability, or should I go with variety? So I'm just testing out different styles. I'm in your Discord. Yeah. I see. I see you're in my Discord. Okay, 9:30. We shall see if this is the golden hour of stream time. Only time shall tell. I don't think his hand should be facing us. Oh. Sup Enderman 21. Welcome to the chat. What do you mean? Are you talking about the bottom one? What's good? I'm just working on the comic at night. Are you talking about the bottom pose or the top pose? The top one. Um. Well, okay, so what he's doing with his hands, um, what he's doing with his hands, his the size of where his thumb is touching the palm. Wait, his right. Wait, hold up. Yeah, his. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, his left thumb is touching his right palm, so it's correct. And besides, however you want to spin it, the pinky is pointing to the camera. So the pinky was whatever you do with your left or your right, the pinky is pointing to the camera, and the thumb is pointing away from the palm. But I appreciate you looking out. Ah, I see. Let's see. I'm trying to find a proper way of composing this background. Of of where to place the tones. Because I know the trees are going to be the lightest gray. Because the way that I compose it is this entire comic has 3 shades of gray and black and white. For simplicity sake. Light gray, medium gray, and then dark gray. And then there's black and white, of course. For some backgrounds, I feel like keeping the backgrounds black and white with the gradient for the sky is perfect for readability for the main characters. But for other places where there's a lot of overlap, I fear that it could probably be a hindrance to readability. So right now I'm experimenting with which will be best for this segment of the comic. Because I am almost done. Hope everybody is hyped. And the sky isn't really anything too crazy either. But we shall see. We shall see how this goes. We shall see how this goes. Okay. I think this one's pretty fine. Drawing is hard. It absolutely is. But it is enjoyable. What's the point of doing something that's easy? Okay, so I think there is some merit to it. Actually, let me try it out with this one. I think with the street, I'll have a gradient that turns light gray in this to the horizon. Because I remember reading from a book that things closer to the camera is darker, but the things closer to the horizon is lighter. So let's see if I can use that principle for my own stuff. For the in this case, wait, hold up. Where did I put it? Let's try this again. Gray. let me put everything. Let me blanket everything as the lightest gray. Actually, let me take this off and layer everything as the lightest gray. And I hope everybody in the chat is doing well tonight. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to add the poll. Welcome to... I cannot spell tonight. Welcome to the stream. Subscribe. Like, chat. Shoot. And tell a friend. There we go. Okay, so if I have everything as the lightest, that'll be the base. Actually, that can stay white. I feel like that can stay white. And the tree from this point onward can stay gray. Right? Because I feel like that would be just too far away to matter. Actually, let's go even further. I say this is too far away to matter. But then we have like this issue where this character is getting a little bit too blended with the background, right? Or maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. So let me select this entire group of shading and select this color and just do a gradient, just something smooth. Actually, that's too thick. Let me do something a little bit smaller. What does the chat think about this direction? Easily readable or no. I don't know. I'm not digging this. I'm digging this a little bit more cuz it pops, you know? It pops quickly. Like you don't have to think about where the character is because bam. The foreground elements are shaded. You know where even though there's a lot of lines going on, the toning tells the reader, here it is. You know what I mean? What does everybody think? I just find this interesting. But I think I can switch up, you know? Like some panels I can do this and the other panels I can do this. Because I feel like this works. You can say that again, yeah. Can you say that again? I was in the bathroom. Okay, so I'm leaning more towards the black and white background over the toned background, like the more toned background, because even though this has more variety, this is more striking. This tells the audience, yeah, this, even though there are a lot of lines that is meant to represent different things, like the buildings, the trees, the road, the power lines, and more building background elements, and even this car and this character walking to the camera, like the things that are toned grabs the attention because it's darker and therefore closer to the camera, to the audience, than any of these background elements. And when I have this, yeah, so I can be a little bit more detailed with it, add more grays, but add more grays of like this tone, but it gets more. I feel like it gets more muddy. I feel it muddies the picture lot more, and you have to look at it a little bit longer to understand what you're looking at. Because with the background, you don't really need to know what you're looking at. Like you don't, well, I would not need to know. Like you don't need to think as much when it comes to what am I looking at here. But that's my personal interpretation. What are yours? And plus, if there's too much contrast, and that's another thing that I know is about the background. Like if there's too much contrast or too many elements, too many tones happening in the background, yeah, it looks nice, but it averts the attention away from the characters. The white background catches my attention better, I feel. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I go with my gut feeling. I appreciate the input. Thank you. Thank you, SS Enderman 21. But I think I can alternate though, because this also looks interesting. Because the main character is like straight up pale, just straight up white, and having a toned background is a pretty good. I think it's a pretty cool contrast. I think it's a pretty cool contrast. So I feel like alternating is a fine idea. It's a fine idea. What are your thoughts, Enderman? I'm just giving my thoughts, live thoughts while I'm drawing, while I'm working on the piece. Okay. With that being said, I think that page is not done because look at that power line. Yeah. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. There we go. It's like nah, I'm whoosh. The next one, the one after that is just a Reaper. But the white background makes me look at the guy right away. Okay, so right away, I'm not good at art. This is honestly, you don't have to be good at art when you see things. Because I don't know if you were here, I wholeheartedly believe that if you have to think about it, then it's not. Then you gotta try again. The most effective art are the art pieces that you get immediately. You look at it, you understand what's happening, and then you move on. You don't have to. You don't have to like dissect every single thing. If you can get everything at a glance, it's perfect. It's good. You don't gotta mess up. You don't gotta mess up the flow. You don't gotta fake the funk. Well, that's my philosophy. Anyway. So if you say, I think I like this one better, it catches my eye. I don't know a thing about art, but this looks good, then that's perfect. You don't gotta fake the funk. There we go. I think that looks good. All right. Next page. Okay, so how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Actually, yeah, I think in this case, I can do the backgrounds. I can shade the backgrounds because the background, this is a background focused page. Yeah, this is a more background focused page. So I would like to have more detail. Oh, lol. I just realized. What did you just realize? Oh yeah, and I'm the the hand thing. What hand thing? Let's see. Oh, I thought he was going for a hand punch. Oh no. He was just extending his scythe. He was pulling out the tool. He was pulling out his tool. He is a reaper after all. You can't be a reaper without a scythe. Without that thing on you. Yeah, but the roads are usually always black. If not, I'll make that dark gray, the darkest gray. The darkest gray sounds like an emo album. An emo punk album. Mm. But yeah, I was drinking black tea, a cup of black tea, and now I'm energized. I was like, does black tea have caffeine in it? Yeah, it does. Of course it has caffeine in it. I should have just been drinking water. I don't know what I was thinking. I hope this doesn't mess up my sleep schedule. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have been drinking black tea at night. I don't think caffeine makes me jittery, but helps make me more active and alert. Or maybe it's all placebo and it's all in my head. But I do prefer some nice bold coffee and tea. No, caffeine. You know, the energy chemical. AV Very. Wait. Woo, how are you? I'm doing good. I drank some tea and now I'm feeling a little bit energized. And I saw an acquaintance streaming live, and he has like a lot of people spectating his live stream, and I was thinking, is this the golden hour for live streams? So I tried it out, and I'm like, oh, I'm just getting. Yeah, these are like below average views, but I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can. I'm just checking up on you, bro. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I thought this time would be a golden hour of streaming where I would probably like have 50 spectators. But I guess I gotta keep trying. But I did meet a new person, Enderman, in the chat, and I am grateful that Enderman stopped by in the chat just to say hi, keeping me company. Keep up with the grind, man. Put your health first, bro. Though, yeah, that's true. This is more like a test, an experiment to see if anything was gonna change. I usually don't draw like after 8. Honestly, you will find that hour. Yeah, I shall. I shall. It's just uh, it's kind of annoying, but it is. We shall overcome. Or maybe it's just not a golden hour. Maybe. Nah. What time is it where you're at? It's almost 10, 9:50 p.m. Plus, when I'm streaming live in the mornings, I usually stream at 9 a.m. So when I ask people what time is it where they are at, they usually say it's like nighttime. That's where they usually watch streams. So A, it's usually nighttime everywhere, and B, it's nighttime somewhere, and B, I'm like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Five, Avery, it's 5 a.m. So like, you need to sleep. You gotta chill, bro. 5 a.m. Sometimes I wake up at 5 a.m., but that's when I get a good night's sleep. When do you usually go to bed? Goodness. I guess the time for sleeping has passed. Now it's the time for action. Eight a.m. Rarely. The more I'm online, the more I meet people. The more I meet people online, the more I realize that people just have terrible sleep schedules. I do this rarely. Okay. I appreciate you coming out just to check up on little old me and seeing what I'm doing, what I'm drawing, and how I'm handling art. I appreciate it highly. Man, this has been a. I sleep normally at 3:30 p.m. No, bro. Ugh. Like, what do you do? What keeps you awake at night? Because I talk with my friend at like up to 12 a.m. and I'm like, I'm tired. Good night. And like, I just sometimes play. Well, I think the longest I've stayed up it was like 2 a.m. And that's because I was just playing fighting games with him. Genshin is like coffee. Oh, Genshin Impact. Dang, what do you do that makes you awake at 3 a.m.? Goodness gracious. I just gotta freaking. I don't know. Like watching TV and just playing games for a certain amount of time is just enough to make my body go like, all right, I don't need to stay up. That's because my schedule is ruined. What ruined your schedule? If you don't mind me asking. That might sound like a personal question. I wake up at 2 p.m. Do you have like something like a midnight shift? Where you have to go to work uber late? Uber late and leave in the morning, and you have to sleep when the sun is out. And only leave the house when the sun is gone, like a vampire. I side I side hustle on the streets. We all gotta hustle to choose. We got our own hustles to choose from. Yeah, yeah, a side hustle. I get y'all. The hustles for the streets. I sell $5 a day ain't that bad. White powder, ayo. $5 a day, bruh. What country you live in that $5 a day is livable? That's crazy. You gotta be living off of $5 a day and a sugar daddy. What the hell? You ain't living. Ain't nobody living $5 a day. I'm a child, chill. Okay. Listen, and the thing about the internet, I expect everybody to be. I have rules of the internet, right? A, everybody I meet is automatically a male, no question. Rule number two. Rule number B. Everybody is around. Everybody who talks to me on the internet is automatically around my age. So, and I'm 25, and I feel like saying three because all good things come in threes. The rule of threes. So I don't know. So somebody make up a third thing for me. Women on the internet do not exist. They're all. Everybody on the internet is my age with a standard deviation of five. Mia Khalifa. Age is just age is just a number. Disavow, disavow. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Hey, you expect me to? I'm a child. Chill. You say Mia Khalifa after you saying you're a child. That's crazy. I wonder how like freaking prawn performers feel about children watching them being like boned down by other males. They can't be okay with that. I just know it. I almost got my. I almost forgot about my sleeping schedule. I find a good game. Stay awake and then sleeping schedule isn't. Nah. I can't do that, bro. I can't do that. Oh, they feel good. Trust me. That's evil. Should be reprimanded. Unironically. But that's the state of the world we live in, unfortunately. It's unfortunate. But y'all gotta freaking be wary of them video games, bro. Like, be wary of those video games. I don't know. Like, it's. I don't think video games are fun anymore. It's just my thing. It just feels like, uh, games nowadays. They just like a lot of modern. Back in my day, games had endings. You know, I just can't really be down with a lot of this stuff now. You're just old. He's better be making those jokes as long as he's a child. No wonder why Joe Alpha is hopeless. You're just old. Yeah. Back in my day, video games had endings. Back in my day, well, freaking, I don't know. I don't play a lot of MMOs because I don't really see those games. I don't know. The grind just doesn't feel like fun to me. I haven't seen an MMO with a story that I'm like, oh man, I gotta play this. I gotta lock in. It just hasn't happened to me. I'm just joking. Do you know body cam? Nah. I don't know. I don't know body cam. Okay, let me do this. It literally looks like a live leak when you play it. Oh wait, you talking about the game? Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that game around. I think. I think that was a very what they did to make that game look the way it did is very interesting. Cause how a lot of people try to do like photorealism in games, they always say we need more polygons or we need better lighting, and we need X, Y, and Z. But body cam, they're like, well, yeah, all that is cool, and we got to make the camera worse to sell that illusion of realism, of reality. And I'm like, that's ingenious. That is crazy. I don't know if anybody else had that idea, but they pulled it off like that gameplay pulled it off so well. Unreal Engine's crazy, bro. They even added the head bob and the camera shake. Like the idea, like somebody saying like we need to make games more realistic, and like some dude was like, can we just make the camera worse on purpose? And bam, blew everybody away. That's awesome. That's very awesome, though. To sell realism, we need worse cameras. We need worse quality cameras in video games to sell realism. And then we realize, okay, we don't need realism anymore. We need efficient gameplay. Because I'm pretty sure nobody would be interested in Call of Duty if they implemented like the realistic body shake cam. It looks cool for like it'll probably look cool for like a 30 for like an hour or so. But if you're trying to spend like 100 hours trying to do some multiplayer gameplay, I can feel like it might get old. But it looks impressive though. Because I think on the surface, realism is only cool to an extent, you know? Because I think at the end of the day, what people really want in games is like how well it feels to play. Because if it feels like garbage, if the controls are garbage, and if it doesn't give you that narcissistic, or what Gabe Newell would call that narcissistic feedback of control, then it's not fun. In the words of Reggie Fils-Aimé, if it's not fun, then why bother? But that's what I think. But this is I only wanted to try out streaming for an hour to see how this stream would turn out. I'm glad I turned out to stream because I'm glad that I was able to chat with y'all. Check out my stream tomorrow at in the morning, probably like 12 hours from now, at like 9 a.m. So if you like the stream, subscribe and catch the next one in the morning. This was just an example. Minecraft is a good example. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'll check y'all later.